Namaskar. My name is Partha Majumdar. I am a student of Masters of the Indian Knowledge Systems from Bhishma School of Indic Studies. This video is my submission for the paper MI13. I'll be speaking on principles of ancient Indian political science. The subject draws primarily from Arthashastra of Kautilya, the Dharmashastras, and the other classical texts. The works offer a systematic understanding of governance rooted not just in political strategies, but in deep integration of ethics, economics, and statecraft. Through this talk, I will take you through the historical foundations, the core principles of governance, the Saptanga, theory of state, and Kautilya's idea on diplomacy and administration, before reflecting on the relevance for us today. Ancient Indian political thoughts is deeply rooted in the Vedic tradition and is elaborated in the Smritis. It was Kautilya in the 4th century BCE who systematized these ideas into Arthashastra. The goal of politics was never just power. It was to ensure order, prosperity, and justice. Importantly, political decisions were integrated with ethics, that is Dharma, and economics, that is Artha, showing a balance of moral responsibility and practical governance. At the heart of ancient Indian political science lie 4 guiding principles. First is Dharma, righteousness as the moral compass. Artha, wealth and prosperity as the economic foundation of the state. Third is Shakti, power and authority, the means to enforce order. And lastly, Nyaya, justice, ensuring fairness in governance. Together, these 4 ensured the governance is holistic, ethical, and effective. Kautilya described the state as an organic body with 7 limbs. The first limb was Swamin, the king. Second, Amatya, the ministers. Third, Janapada, the territory and people. Fourth, Durga, the fortified capital. Fifth, Kosha, the treasury. Sixth, Danda, the army and law enforcement. And lastly, 7th, Mitra, the allies. Just like an organ in a body, each limb was essential. Even if one failed, the state is weakened. The king's role was not absolute power. It was duty-bound service. He had to protect his subject, uphold justice, and promote prosperity through agriculture and trade. He was also responsible for ensuring both internal order and external security. Kautilya emphasized that a ruler must act with wisdom, not tyranny. The king was seen as a servant of the state, not its master. Administration was both practical and ethical. Power was decentralized through villages and assemblies. Law enforcement relied on danda, discipline, but also tempered by dharma. The sophisticated system of spies and intelligence was maintained for stability, and a fair revenue system ensured taxation supported public welfare rather than exploitation. The balance made the system resilient and people-centric. Kautilya also gave a realist theory of diplomacy, known as Mandala Theory. He described the world as a circle of states, friends, enemies, neutrals, and allies. The framework allowed rulers to balance expansion with alliance and always act with pragmatic strategy. But diplomacy was not amoral. It was combined with ethics with realpolitik, showing India's ability to balance idealism with practicality. These principles remain remarkably relevant. The idea of integrated governance that combined ethics, economics, power, and justice. The need for sustainable statecraft, balancing prosperity with morality, and lessons for modern leadership in administration and international affairs. Kautilya's thoughts remind us that power governance is about balancing power with responsibility. I'd like to close with Kautilya's timeless words. In the happiness of his subject lies the king's happiness. In their welfare, his welfare. This reminds us that the essence of political science, ancient or modern, is the well-being of people. Namaste.